Hello and welcome to another Hexarchy playthrough. Today we'll have a look at the daily challenge for 22nd of April, which is to build 4 wonders. That's pretty straightforward. You can do it just by building 1 wonder per turn in your starting city. But we're gonna have a look at how to do it with 2 cities to squeeze out some extra points from having larger borders and easier way to get points from happiness. And by claiming this holy site, which we cannot settle near to because we need a starting tile which gives at least 2 production, like for example this peninsula here, because we need to be able to afford pyramids, and pyramids are the most expensive tier 1 wonder. It costs 6 hammers and 5 gold. The other ones just cost 4 gold, so they are really expensive. You can see we have used all of our starting resources. For the second turn, our goal is to build a settler, which is hiding on top of our deck. So to be able to afford the settler cheaper, we want to forage some food tile. We can do these cows or these crabs, and I think the gold is more important than the extra food, so let's go with the crabs. But before we build a settler, we want to move around our production tiles. Because our city has gained a population this turn, we can move the citizens around for free instead of paying 1 hammer like usual. So now that we use up one of them to build a settler, we are working this crab tile, which, just like I talked about the cows, the berries we're working before give free food, and I think the 2 gold is worth sacrificing the 1 food for. So that was our turn 2. On turn 3 we're gonna build the Great Lighthouse to boost our gold production. So we can just trash all of this, draw the forage, and once again we are nearby growing our city, so we can just get these clams, get a second pop, once again move the extra population on the sea tile, because now with the lighthouse it's actually going to give us even more gold, because the lighthouse gives you extra gold for a tile worked within 2 hexes of the city, even when the other cities are working it. So it's not just the city the lighthouse is in, but if I had a city here where I'm going to build it, it's going to be working this tile for extra gold. But that's going to be in the end of the game, so it's not going to be worth anything. But in an actual game, that might be worth considering. So this is the last turn. We just have to build the last 2 wonders, the Temple of Diana and the Hanging Gardens. Everything else we can trash. So you have to draw to the agriculture to be able to get the Hanging Gardens. We can already afford both because together they cost 12 hammers and 8 gold, which means we can do some forage looping. If we focus on these tiles that give you 3 gold per harvest, you can kind of do it for free, because 2 gold to draw the card, 1 hammer to spend it. The gold is not exactly equal to the hammer, which is why you cannot do it forever, but as long as you have some cards to loop, and once we grab these techs, we're gonna have cards to burn to get the hammers back by converting them from the gold. So we should be fine. I think actually I wanna build these Hanging Gardens already, so I don't overflow too much the food bar. You can see we are already full, but we are not getting the extra population. To trigger it, you can just spend the luxury here, and now we have grown. So we can claim this. Oh, we can actually maybe do this one as well. Okay, now we have, just need to draw 3 cards, burn them to get our 6th hammer, settle this city, build a temple, and feed some luxuries. This is a good spot to settle because there's only 3 possible tiles this city can grab, and one of them is the holy site, which we want, because the cities will grab the tiles that are like the cheapest to grab, so they have to be like the flat terrain, close to the city center, things like that. So if you, and so which means we won't go into the water here. If you settle, for example, here, you might be grabbing this tile instead of the tile we actually want. There's the holy site. He got some extra points, and we needed 47. It's not too bad. See you next time.